Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of Build a Drone Reviewer. Got some breaking news for you. The Fimi X8 SE 2022 V2, that's a mouthful, is being released this week. Okay. This has kind of fallen under the radar because of all the news regarding the Mini 3. But I wanted to go ahead and go over the pricing, the specs, the release date, and availability where it's available. So we're just going to jump right into this here. So I want to get you this information. I did receive this information directly from Fimi, so it's coming directly from them. Now, first, what I'm going to do is share my email from Fimi with you guys. So let's go ahead, and down below in the description, there are links, a link to be able to purchase the 2022 V2 and a link for the detailed information from Fimi. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to share the screen here so you guys can take a look and see this here. Now, attached is the first-hand exclusive information about Fimi X8 SE 2022 V2, also the comparison for the V2 and between the 2020 and the 2022 version. And there's an AliExpress link. Now, that link does come up in English, and your browser will ask you to translate, or in French, excuse me, and I clicked on the browser to translate to English, and then of course the official link from Fimi. Right now the pricing is going to be $499. It will start to be available on May the 23rd, and if you are an AliExpress member, you can get it for $489. Now, Fimi is also going to go ahead and give a $5 discount. If you're interested in that, I'm going to go ahead and post the discount link for that. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and jump out to the Fimi website right now so you guys can take a look at this again. The only thing that they have different here, all right, and we're going to get into the specs and some of the features of it. They have a couple of other versions, and the other versions feature a 64 gigabyte card and 128 gigabyte card. So, you just need to get the 2022 V2 standard. Of course, US shipping. You can't purchase it yet because it's not available until the 23rd. So on the 23rd, you can go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the specs right now. Now, again, this is Fimi's direct website, and they have $999 right here. So I just want to kind of let you guys know that's just a placeholder for them to put that up there. Hey, Wayne, glad to see you this afternoon. Okay, we're going to jump into this here. And again, it shows the different versions here. And, what you're seeing here is basically different SD card options with that, okay? They compare the two right here. One of the new features on the 2022 V2, we're going to look at that here, is a release and drop plus megaphone module that fits underneath the drone, and we'll get a close-up on that. I'm going to go over the features here. 3-axis mechanical gimbal, of course, night shot. Flight time is up to 35 minutes with 11.4 volt, 4,500 milliamp LiPo battery, 10 kilometers in range, which the upgraded third generation RockLink high definition digital image transmission system with adaptive stream encoding technology provides a superior transmission distance up to 10 kilometers. It does say it's rain and snow proof. The flights will no longer be affected by the weather. Even if you encounter rain or snow, you can still fly safely and have the drone return home without worry. Now, the camera is an upgraded camera. It is a Sony 1/2 48 megapixel CMOS sensor. The upgraded Sony 1/2 inch CMOS sensor, bringing a large 1.6 pixel size based on quad bi-pixel technology, can effectively reduce noise during nighttime aerial filming. It has a large f1.6 aperture. The larger aperture of the Fimi allows for more light to come through, effectively reducing noise. Accessory ports. This port allows for more more do-it-yourself possibilities. It's compatible with a variety of accessories, including the release and drop plus megaphone module, which is included with this, allowing you to have more fun while flying. Megaphone. Once mounted onto the drone, the device can remotely transmit voice or sounds. It can also store multiple audio files, support text to audio, and automatic loop feedback, and shout in real time. With a maximum sound projection range of 100 meters, tasks such as search and rescue are quicker and easier than ever before. Release and drop. The device can carry and drop a payload of up to 200 grams, allowing the drone to fly over obstacles and deliver urgently needed materials. Asterisk, the payload should not exceed 200 grams, and the smaller size of the load, the better the drone will handle the flight. Note that when carrying a load, the drone speed and deceleration distance will be affected. It includes the quadcopter, the transmitter, release and drop plus megaphone module, 11.4 volt, 4,500 milliamp hour LiPo battery, 3 USB cables, 4 propellers, an AC cable, a charger, and two manuals here. And again, this is just going over in detail, and I'll let you guys look at this at your leisure. But one of the things that struck me on this when I was going down through, of course, looks like some great nighttime photography and videography here with that new sensor on it. And of course, the standard remote that Fimi offers on this. But something new came up, remote controller with built-in screen. The Fimi X8 SE 2022 is fully compatible with a new generation of remote controllers with built-in screens. Flying a drone has never been so convenient or offered a more professional flight experience. Now, when I asked Fimi on this, they really couldn't provide any information regarding availability or pricing on this, so stay tuned. Watch us on Rotor Talk Live in the coming weeks when we do find out this information, and I'll be sure to post it. Now, I did take a close-up look on this, and it does say Fimi written on the controller. I mean, it does look a lot like the DJI controller, but this is a very interesting development for Fimi, and it's one that's quite welcome, I think. So that's something that I wanted to call this out to your attention here. And again, the accessory port, and here's a close-up of what the release and drop plus megaphone module right here, and where it goes, and it's underneath the drone right here. And again, more talking about the megaphone, the release and drop system here. And also, just wanted to let you know, too, as well, this does have remote ID. Thanks to integration of remote ID, the Fimi X8 SE 2022 provides safe and legal flight experiences around the globe, meeting both FAA and ESA flight requirements, okay? And it gives you the information that you see on the screen right here. And, of course, we talked about it being rain and snowproof, the 3-axis mechanical gimbal, and I'm really hoping this time we're not going to be seeing any issues with horizon tilt. I hope Fimi has learned their issue regarding that. There's a smart tracking mode, flight planning, which sounds like a waypoint type of capability, circular flights, a time lapse, panorama, of course, the search and rescue mode, precision landing. And Fimi X8 SE 2022 utilizes downside camera to recognize a launch pad and land right on the pad. So that's something we'll see as well. The app, totally new design, user interface, more intuitive to use, plug and play between the remote and mobile with OTG cable, no more complicated settings, okay? Multiple protections for safe flight, return to home mode, GPS real-time tracking, non-fly zone protection, wind warning, excessive power warning, low battery alarm, return. And again, here's some detailed specs, and again, showing physically what's going to be in the drone itself, okay? That's pretty much it as far as what I had to share with you guys on this, but I really wanted to call this to your attention so you can go out there and take a look. And again, this is going to be available starting on the 23rd, $499. If you're an AliExpress member, you get $10 off. I also have a coupon for $5 off, and I'm going to go ahead and post that. I didn't post that in the description, but I will make sure to go ahead and post that in case you're interested in that. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on what you think of the Fimi X8 SE 2022 V2 and see if this is something you'd be interested in purchasing. Drop me a note down in the comment section below to let me know that you're interested in that. I'm very strongly considering purchasing this. This looks like to be a very interesting drone. And I believe if Fimi, for me, the problem that I had with my 2020 Fimi X8 SE 2020 was the transmission. In fact, Fimi sent me out a brand new one, and it really wasn't that much better. Of course, that was my old house, and I probably had some interference there. So I'm anxious to see how it's going to perform, anxious to see how that camera module is going to handle it, anxious to see about this release and drop and megaphone module, see how that works, and obviously the horizon tilt issue as well. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I know this was an impromptu one. I didn't put a lot of notice out there, but I wanted to get this information out to you before Rotor Talk Live. Of course, we'll be talking more about this next week on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, so make sure you stay tuned for that. As always, guys, remember, it's a great day to fly. I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon and weekend. Take care.